Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please do make sure you are subscribed because subscribing is for free. So, thank you so much for joining me on another video. And girl, I had to make my own video so I can tell you my own thoughts about this whole drama, okay? So, there is more trouble in the paradise between Minnie Dlamini Jones and her husband Quinton Jones. So it has yet to be confirmed if their divorce is finalized, but I'll say they're probably separated at this moment allegedly. So one of the I would say he is very well known in the Twitter streets, okay, is Musa Kaula. He's out here telling everybody's business on Twitter. So he's one of the Twitter blogs blogging about a lot of South African celebrities. So today, girl, he was on and on. He was just going on and on and on about Minnie Dlamini. So his first tweet, he tweeted, "Rumor has it Minnie Dlamini had been cold towards Quinton Jones after her brother's passing. Shortly after the brother's passing, Quinton found out Minnie was cheating on him and filed for divorce. The divorce is ongoing. Apparently, Minnie is refusing to sign the divorce papers." Girl. Oh my goodness. All right. And then he came with another tweeter. He said, rumor has it Edwin Sondi and Minnie Dlamini kept their spark alight whilst Dlamini Jones was married. It is also said that his private jet was put to good use entertaining Minnie Dlamini and her friends. Oh my goodness. Like, Musa is not playing. Here's another tweet that he tweeted. He said, Edwin Sondi's hit list. Number 1, Refiller Mabote. Number 2, Minnie Dlamini, Jub's girlfriend, Matati Rampa. Mihlali Damase. Oh my God. What's that? Cat Ngala. Di Sabo Makato, DJ Smooth's ex, Tulin Pongolo, Olivia Stefan, Lizelle Tabane, Seba Boto Mutibi. My goodness, this guy. Wow. So obviously all of these women, his hit list that I read, it's all the it girls, your beautiful girls. Okay, my faves, you're out there on the pictures. Oh, my fave, you're beautiful. Oh, I love where you are. While they're out here with married men's, some of them are married and they're out here going with this guy. As I'm looking at him, he's not a catch. I mean, looking side by side, this guy compared to Quinton Jones, I mean, okay, make it make sense. So to me, it just shows you that money can buy you happiness, okay? Being with somebody, if you are in love with a person and that person is actually, I'll say money-wise is not what you want, because again, you have to realize these are it girls, all right? The it girls. If you're an it girl, for your social media, you always want to keep trending. You always want to post pictures. Oh, you were here, you were there, Dubai, private jet, and this and that. So if you're with a guy that cannot provide all of that stuff, your status of being an it girl kind of goes away. All right. But at some point, as a woman, the status of beauty, it fades, right? I mean, in my opinion, this is my channel. You clicked on this video, okay? These are my thoughts. In my opinion, I feel like an it girl would be from, your early 20s, all in their 20s. That's still like a girl, like you're an it girl. Once you've passed that age, you're in your 30s, I think some growth in your brain should start to develop, You should start now looking at yourself. Oh, I should start a business. Oh, I should do this. I should do that. It's not the time where you should be posting videos or pictures of yourself butt naked, showing your boobs and stuff like that for likes and views because you want to keep trending. I mean, it doesn't work like that, especially when you are a mother, right? You're a mother. So obviously, this is my opinion. This is what I'm just, listen. Okay, listen. This is my channel. It's my video. So Quinton Jones, I read his bio. He's an American. He's an American man. North American men are different. I would say just men in general. When a man cheats, most of the time, being from, like African women, they would say, begezela, kuyakhulunywa ekhaya, kabalaboriwa kulungiswa timaka, hey, listen, kuyabegezelwa emshadweni and stuff like that. You have to put up with crap as a woman, right? But you know that your husband is out there doing stuff. For instance, this guy, Edwin, he's married. Allegedly, I think he's a married man. He has a wife. But his wife, because of the status of Edwin's financials, she can't let go of him because he takes care of her. He does everything. He's like, he has the money. You think as a woman, she's probably thinking, allegedly, this is my, my channel. And she's probably like, okay, if I leave him, what am I going to have? Okay, I'm going to get like a settlement. Or maybe he made her to sign a prenup, right? If you signed a prenup, you don't get like if, most of the things that he had before you. I don't know what other people, what is the situations of other people's marriage prenups. But most of the time, some people will say you don't get anything out of the marriage after you split, right? It's just all about, okay, we have the kids, all right, we exchange, you do that and stuff like that. But for me, I do feel like Minnie Dlamini, this is my opinion, I felt like she still wanted to keep her spotlight and she felt like she was drifting away. And Quentin Jones, American men, if they find you cheating, that's it. It's over. Fighting for divorce. They don't play. Okay, I know I would speak. Okay, I would just generally say that most men would just say it's over because for them thinking that another man touched my wife, you understand? Another man touched my wife and then I have to still come back home to that? No, it's a different scenario. It's a different story. They will leave you. Okay, and another thing that I wanted to say, I find it very interesting to me that most women that when they get married, right? So like Minnie Dlamini, right? We knew her as Minnie Dlamini. But once you get married, generally you take your husband's name. She never dropped Dlamini. She just said Minnie Dlamini Jones. She could have just Minnie Jones. I mean, that actually sounds badass. Minnie Jones. Minnie Jones. Listen to that. But anyway, I do find it very interesting to me that a lot of women that are in the public eye all around the world, the ones that still keep their maternal last name, they always leave the husband and then go back to what they were doing, go back to being, like a Minnie Dlamini, going back to that instead of, being the wife, the Abu Baba and stuff like that, I find it very interesting. Like all these it girls, they all revolving around guys with money. Okay, I'm gonna do another video about Nitubani, another it girl. That's what people say. What's her name? Ndamase something. Mihlali Ndamase. Yes. Okay. She, not too long ago, she has been involved with a married man. Okay. As a woman, why do you keep being involved with a married man? Do you know that married men sometimes, if they say they're gonna leave their wives, don't you think that they're gonna do the same thing to you once they get tired of you? Because sometimes a man fantasize, they will pursue you. They love to pursue a woman because they don't have that woman. Okay, you're not their girlfriend, you're not their wives and stuff like that. They love the fantasy of saying, listen, I'm not going back home to this woman, but she makes me, I don't know how to describe it, but they're gonna keep pursuing you until you say yes, until now they've won you. It's almost like a game to them. It's almost a game to men. Once they've won the prize, okay, now I have Mihlali. Okay, stay with me. Oh, no, I'm bored. Now I gotta keep, it's like, look at this guy. You know, look back at his hit list. Look at all these women. I'm pretty sure there's more that we don't even know about. You know, in this day and age, people are sick out there. Allegedly, I'm not saying that he's sick. I'm just saying, girl. Okay, it's dangerous out there. So, Minnie Dlamini, wow, it's very. I was very suspect, you know, being with her other friends that are older than her. What do you think they're putting into her brain? And all of them are divorced. All of them are not married and stuff like that. And you are the only friend who's friends with divorced women. Do you know what they're going to say in your head? What they're going to keep telling you to do? Because, you know, probably maybe they wish they were in a marriage again. They wish they had a man like you, like yours. And then they kind of like come into your life and try to break that. Okay, and apparently they're saying that she is refusing to sign a prenup, to sign the divorce. Again, you know, if you've signed a prenup, you know, if somebody like Quentin Jones, he had established his career in the film industry, you know, producing movies and stuff like that. I mean, not movies. I don't know what he produced, but I know he is in that circle. All right. So if you have worked your entire life, you have built this empire and you have all of this money and there's a woman coming into your life, all right? You know she's an it girl. And you cannot keep an it girl, all right? Get into your head. You can't keep an it girl. They don't want to be kept. That's just my opinion, because they want to keep being an it girl. Which man alive wants to stay with an it girl? Because Minnie Dlamini kept posting pictures half naked. This is a married woman. A married woman. Okay? So, obviously, girl, I mean, like, it's very suspect to me. So, if she goes into this marriage and he has made her sign a prenup, allegedly, I don't know what's going on. But she knows that if she signed those divorce papers, she probably, allegedly, will be left with nothing. You know? He has said, yeah, he left the business. They both had a business together, which it also was a production company. And he had allegedly have left that company. So she is now running that one alone. And apparently he has also left her the home that they shared together so she can raise their son in that home. Okay, so be careful, ladies. Like, if you get into a marriage with somebody, you know, if he makes you sign a prenup because you're so excited, because you're an it girl, and you think, okay, I don't want him touching my money when we split and stuff like that. But like Minnie Dlamini, right? I kind of felt like she fell off once she became married. Since that whole time she was married, she fell off. So the money was not coming in like it was when she was still single and not married. You understand what I mean? The money is different when you're single, and the money is different when you're married. Being an it girl, being in the eye of the public, it is quite different, because some men will tell you, oh, don't do this job, don't do that, don't do this modeling gig, don't do this modeling gig, because they don't want their wives to be paraded naked for the world to see. You understand? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but anyway, girl, that was just my 2 cents. Insane. But for me, like, this guy, like, so many of this it girl keep following him. Like, what is it with him? I do understand that these women, they all want to enjoy this luxury life that they never even worked hard for. But anyway, girl, thank you so much for joining me on today's video, and I'm gonna make more research more on this story about all these it girls that this Edwin has been with, his hit list. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's video, and I will see you again on my next one. Bye.